Ladies and gentlemen, I was shocked at the moment that I was watching the judgment and also the notice that was coming from Martha Koome. One thing that I have realized is that in terms of the judgment of the petition that was filed in the Supreme Court by the petitioner, I was expecting about what they summarized in 9 issues. Maybe 4, maybe 2 or 3, they could have given avoidance of doubt, giving the petitioner that at least they had produced the evidence. What I have realized again was that this case of 2022 was almost relating to that case of 2013, where the Chief Justice was Willy Mutunga. And what I have seen and what I have realized again, that the judgment was not worth it, but it was just a dismissal. When it comes to the judgment should be done the way the judgment was done in 2017. And of course, the judgment of 2017, don't mistake me and tell me that I have said it because the elections was nullified. Even if the elections was not to be nullified in 2017, the judgment was worth it. And that is, I can give it credit. But whatever has been done in 2022 when it comes to this petition, and the issues that was raised, 9 of them, I'm worried because the relation of the dismissal of the case that happened in 2013 during the days of Willy Mutunga is the same thing that has happened now in this issue of Martha Koome. Why? Because in 2017, the judges came out reading their own judgment, giving what they thought and what they believed in. And for me, if elections was not to be nullified in 2017, then it was worth it. But when it comes to this election petition of 2022, it was a dismissal case. There was no case there. Even if the petitioner, the Azimio, were presenting their evidences, these people had already identified and already having their judgment. In fact, even if you could have seen the questions that they were asking towards the petitioners and also the respondents, this was a very clarity that this case was going to be dismissed or maybe nullified. But the bigger percentage, it seems like it was a dismissal. And dismissal of the case is being done normally at this time, that they always don't make certain summarized issues to pass. And that is why, according to the summarized 9 issues that was to be considered in terms of the ruling of this case, did not pass. In fact, I ask myself, if any issue did not pass and evidence that the petitioner presented in the Supreme Court was shambolic the way they describe it, was hot on air the way they described the evidence of Julie Soweto, it was such a way that I want to say that democracy and justice in the Republic of Kenya is still wanting. Why? Because you may say it today that Raila Odinga has lost it, but myself as a Kenyan that will vie for any seat tomorrow, I have lost it, because IEBC will do the same things that they have done in this election, the next election, and you will do nothing about it. I was waiting for the address of this issue of the division of these commissioners. They have said it is not in the constitution, that the division of the commissioners is normal, that they could have solved those issues in their house. Then I ask my question, where, if the justice is being looked at in terms of the division of the IEBC commissioners, in 2027 they will also do it. I mean, even the vice chair will come out and announce the president. Yes, even the CEO will come and announce the president. Then the justice, I mean, what court has done is the same thing that court did in 2017 and did in 2013. Why am I saying that? Because even though the elections were nullified in 2017, they never came out to address these issues of IEBC. They never came out to set certain repercussions that was to wait for those individuals that were working in IEBC that was not going to uphold the rules and law according to the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. So for example, according to my opinion, I see like some issues that was made in 2017 elections that made 2017 election to be nullified, I think was not addressed. Like for example, issues of opening servers. The issue of opening server, in fact, the court ordered the scrutiny and or the open of the servers. The servers was not opened. The question is there any confidentiality when it comes to the result that was in server? I don't want to say anything, but the judgment of the Supreme Court will remain as the way they have judged it. But according to me, I see certain issues was not addressed. Yes, they have come out to say whatever they have written about their verdict. But what next? My question is, what next about this issue of IEBC day in, day out when it comes to the election? It means even senators tomorrow, they will be rigged out. Women rep, they will be rigged out. MCAs, they will be rigged out. The governors will be rigged out, and you will not say anything in terms of IEBC. The authority that has been given at the IEBC, they are misusing that mandate according to the Constitution. I've heard Martha Koome saying that the evidence that was given by the petitioner regarding the foreigners interfering with the elections of the Republic of Kenya, this was like not having a base of argument according to what I do understand, because maybe they don't want to interfere with those foreigners that are coming from Venezuela. They respect the state of Venezuela. But to me, were there any criteria to put out these issues carefully, to give us what the repercussions that were waiting for those people next time when it comes to the election that were waiting for them? But for now, IEBC will do whatever they want. IEBC, even they will rig election, will go to court. Court will say the elections was free and fair. Number two, I have realized that the Supreme Court was at least showing that direction of punishing Uhuru Kenyatta. Yes, this was like a punishment, but not the rule of law. So, if you punish Uhuru Kenyatta is retiring. What next? Number two, these judges were fearing that in case of nullification of this election, then they repeat this election, then William Samoei Ruto won election, then they might face the consequences of maybe they were going to be changed. Maybe they were going to be shown out of the Supreme Court, which according to me, William Samoei Ruto promised that those institutions were going to be independent. Even if you see what Uhuru Kenyatta has said, Uhuru Kenyatta has come out very elaborate, saying that they will accept the verdict and the judgment of the Supreme Court, but does that judgment reflect the expectations of the threshold of this Constitution? In this scenario, same issues that was raised in the case of 2017 nullification of the election, the same issues I think is being raised in terms of this institution called IEBC. What next? Kenyans are asking, what next? They are tired day in, day out, the issues of IEBC. The Supreme Court is not giving us a verdict about this issue of IEBC. They're just saying IEBC conducted free and fair election. Yes, tomorrow there will be a division of these IEBC commissioners. Then another Sherera will come out and announce another winner. Regardless to what we believed in, I don't think if this is what to the judgment that I was expecting. Yes, William Ruto could have won the election. And William Ruto could have won the judgment. I have accepted. And this is the judgment they have found according to the constitution. But was there any scenario that these 9 issues passed all of them? Kwani hizi 9 issues zote zilipita? Hakuna hata evidence walipatako hata kadogo ya kupitisha hata moja ya kusema yes, moja ilianguka ama 2 ianguke, ilianguka, wacha tupe 7. 7 ni Saidi ya Ruto, amepita nayo. 2 they have evidence, imepita. Then what next for these 2? These 2 repercussions are this and this. The next time elections will be free and fair, and no one will be going to the court. Then we'll be having peaceful country. But now it has given us a guarantee that there will be certain individuals that will be controlling the politics of the Republic of Kenya. Mark my words. This judgment is not worthy. I agree and I will accept the judgment of the Supreme Court. But according to me, the judgment was not fair to the Azimio team. Why? Because the evidence that they took to the Supreme Court was like they were kucheza kamari. Why did they waste all those time in the Supreme Court showing those all? So wangeapisha William Samoei Ruto tarehe 5, hata issue ingekuwa imeisha. Yes? Why are they wasting a lot of time and they know they are going to dismiss these issues? And next time, I think this issue of Supreme Court should come to an end, because there's no justice. They have not come to address the issues of IEBC. We are in dilemma. Tomorrow, myself or any other one will vie for any seat. He will not get his right because he doesn't have money. Yes, that's the truth. Otherwise, I want to thank you so much because of your great support. Let us uphold that peace. Let us be comfortable. Everything is there. Hope is there. Don't give up. Yes? Bye-bye till we meet on another video.